Hello, my lovelies. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's actually take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Exhale. Goodness. Welcome to Selah, where you can come and take a breath and get into intuitive readings. Welcome and welcome back, and thank you for being here. Now we can start with the first one. I'm getting excited. But the first card is You Have Seen My Descent. Now watch my rising. Breakthrough. Success. Overcoming all obstacles. This is a triumphant reading right here. That's what's up. That's the energy we want to get into for December. I love that. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. Having standards is a beautiful thing. I just keep hearing standards. I keep hearing having standards, having boundaries. That is triumphant within itself. You ask and you shall receive. Your breakthrough is here. Claim your birthright. We're gonna pick out tarot, but we're not gonna open tarot until I have picked out the card, the intuition card. Ooh, okay, this might just be the thing that you are overcoming. Anxiety, social anxiety. You have broken through this. You have. You have. You have. Success is within your birthright, darling. We have the High Priestess. Duh. Major card. Of course. If you have seen my descent, now watch my rising. High Priestess energy speaks for itself. You are an alchemist, the magician, alchemizing every single emotion, positive, negative, it doesn't matter. You are an alchemist. You rise above it all, my darling. A Knight of Wands, a lot of courage. A lot of courage. This is a courageous card. I think of courage when I look at this. And then the Fool. A new journey, a new perspective. It speaks for itself. Break through the anxiety, the social anxiety. You are the Fool. You have enough courage to go through this journey. You are an alchemist. You have already succeeded through your mind, through your healing, through the affirmations of your past, to the affirmations of your future. Every single part of you has helped you grow into who and has created exactly who you need to be in order to achieve and overcome all obstacles. You are the High Priestess. The High Priestess, I say this because in this deck, the Empress wears this. As you can see, this is my personal cards because I use them a lot, but has worn this fabric with this beautiful, now I don't know if it's pomegranate, I'm not too sure, but the High Priestess has worn this. Sorry, the Empress has worn this when she was pregnant. The High Priestess wears it behind her as an omen, as a good omen, going from the Empress to the High Priestess. And we love that. We absolutely love that. Hold on, guys. It's up to you. Okay, sorry guys, but that was my lovely friend, which was a lovely interruption actually. But I don't remember where we were in terms. Yes, so the Fool indicates essentially that you've moved past a lot of your past, essentially, although that's redundant, but it's true. You're going into a new journey And you will overcome. You have overcome. You have already gone through the breakthrough, darling. And all these anxieties and these social anxieties, all these different things are things of the past. These are things that you will testify that you've gone and you've overcome and you've done the work to do so. You just have to step into the reality of which you know that this is done. You know what I mean? You know that you've overcome this. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Yeah, so the next one is quite beautiful. I really like the cactus. This is for another part of the collective that might be resonating with the cacti image here. It says, these pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them, getting signs, learning messages from spirit. So, like I said, this week is about transformation. I feel it in the air. It's a beautiful transformation. Let your pains become your greatest messengers on how to set boundaries. And we talk about boundaries. We talked about boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Boundaries with yourself. Whew. Boundaries with yourself that don't suppress your emotions, and boundaries with yourself that doesn't ridicule. That's what the boundaries are. The boundaries are for you to not bully yourself. How about that? The boundaries are within yourself. You need to step up to the bully within you. This is the message of this collective. So we will now see what wants to come out, especially for this collective, this part of the collective. A few cards that want to come out. I think we have all of our cards. I usually pull out 4 tarot, and then we are going to go into yeah, don't be one of those people that does that dims your own light or that doesn't like your light. Like what? Why are you not liking your own light? Oh, we have 2 intuitive cards here that I'm gonna pull out just because. We have smile and laugh more. Exactly. Don't think about how you smile, what it looks like. Don't judge yourself too much. Just smile more. Smile and laugh more. And then October, November, those are just specific timings. It might have been in the past or in the future, but this might just be a confirmation. It might have been instances of how do we say this? Like instances of like major catalysts in your life as well this past upcoming year. Now, you know what? You know what? Hell yeah. We have 3 of Swords, but in the reverse, which means that you are getting over the pains. You are getting over the pains of your life, the pains of your current, your previous, all of it. This is the 10 of Wands. So this is the baggages that you walk with. You see how miserable this person is holding on these baggages? You don't have to keep doing that, you know. Winter might be a difficult, maybe seasonal depression, maybe Christmas is not your favorite. A lot goes on with this. And then the Knight of Pentacles, just majorly processing and accepting abundance and wealth. Throughout this whole process, it's as if like your finances might be going extremely well, but you are depressed. Maybe it's seasonal depression, maybe it's due to a heartbreak that you are getting over, mind you, because this is in the reverse. And then the 10 of Wands, which is just the past baggages that you need to let go of. Or this might be all the words and the negative thoughts, the negative energies, everything that you have said negative to yourself that you need to let go of. So yeah, the messages are pretty strong with this one. It's just smile and laugh more. That's part of your transformative energy. Rebuke or just move on from the catalyst of the months of October and November, because that would have been very heavy for you. And listen to the pain that occurs in your life, because they do have messages for you. Okay. Love that. You have overcome. Like, the energies of overcoming is very strong with this message for this specific collective. But we're going to go on to the last one. The last one is, this world is a mountain that echoes your words. Reflection, seeing affects what you do matters. What you say, what you do matters. You have to, this is a pile that is overcoming smallness, and that's pushing through with your voice, your timing, everything that is owned to you. Birthright is something I keep repeating as well. But yeah, this world is a mountain that echoes your words. Your words can move mountains. Your actions can move mountains. Don't forget that. Uh, your words actually move the mountains. These cards are coming out so fast. Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh, our favorite. Justice has come out in every single pile this reading, which kind of tells me we're on the right path of transformation. You are your own justice system. You are your own lawyer. You are your own litigator. You are your own everything. So advocate for yourself. You're allowed to defend yourself. Three of Pentacles. I see this as like you working with a team. You are a leader. As I hear, the world is a mountain that echoes your words. Work with the mountain. The mountain is your team. The mountain might be your family. This might be your support system. But know that you are the leader of your life. We have Nine of Pentacles. She is basking in the fruits of her labors. Look at that. Woman in wealth. She's looking like a rich woman. Rich, rich bitch. Speak that wealth into your life. Don't be afraid of it. Three of Wands. This card continues to make me, this just feels like confusion. It might be confusion for the next step. It might be confusion for what needs to be transformed if you do feel content with your life, if you do have these attributes, but it might just be a push towards greatness. You know what I mean? So let's get an intuitive card here as well. Meow, 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 meow. This reading is not for everybody. This feels like very specific, so we'll see what comes out. It just feels so specific, so... Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So what you're working on is actually... You're working on taking your time, no rush. Nothing needs to be rushed here. I feel like the vast majority of this collective that clicked this is already at a standstill. So it might feel like, okay, like everything's looking fine, but what else I need to work on? You might need to work on accepting help. You might need to work on accepting help and accepting other people to come into your life that will add to your life. You might be needing to open up to receiving help, taking your time. Don't need to rush through anything. You have rich bitch energy if you're not already rich. You have a loving support system. So as you lead, accept the help that will be given onto you. And you are your own justice team. Yeah, this is a leader. This pile is definitely leadership. But that's it for the readings. For this specific reading, I will come back later for the last one, the last group within the collective. I like doing these right within the motions. If I'm going and I have like, you know, I've done one video, I'm gonna do another one, and I'm gonna do another one, and we'll do three, and that will be the readings for the week. I'll see you guys next reading, and if not, I'll see you next Monday. Thank you so much for for being here. Remember to breathe. And this has been Selah Readings.